This morning on Smart TV News, cling to the edge of your seats during our weekend entertainment recap. Shed a tear of joy when you see what Smart TV is doing to clean up the streets. And listen to this gentleman deliver news of unspeakable tragedies with gusto and indifference.
Children of the internet, you're tuned into Smart TV News, your daily dose of cold, hard reality. I'm Alexis, and my only goal in life is to be the first face you see when you wake up in the morning. Did that sound creepy? Because of course I meant that I want to be the first thing playing on your laptop. Let's say computer, every morning.
Anyway, welcome to the studio. Looks fancy, doesn't it? This desk, this lovely backdrop behind me, that snazzy TV monitor below me. Well, let me let you in on a little secret. It's all fake, an illusion of the mind, secret internet's magic. I'm really just some poor schmuck in front of a green screen. I have no idea what the room I'm in looks like. I can't even see the stupid TV monitor. I can't even set this cup on the desk because the desk doesn't even exist, for the love of cats. Sometimes I wonder, am I a news anchor or am I a puppet? Totally at the mercy of schlubby technicians, envious of my movie star good looks.
Hi there, I'm Alexis, and I'm Smart TV's resident entertainment guru. How does one get such a job, you ask? By being one of the first victims of the age of accessibility ushered in by Web 2.0 technology. A mere 10 years ago, having suffered the shame and indignation of being turned down for my first high school dance by that homeroom hunk Johnny Edelstein, I swore off human relationships entirely and retreated to the digital fortress of the interweb. I was called crazy, antisocial, and eventually mole girl, but I preferred the term hermit, because it adequately conveyed my self-imposed isolation. After all, I was in training of sorts, soaking up every last drop of pop culture brewed in the past century. My skin grew pallid, and I developed extreme light sensitivity. I took these as signs of my progress. Flash forward, present day. My brain is like a warehouse in Raiders of the Lost Ark. I have seen thousands upon thousands of movies. Some, like the entire filmography of Woody Allen, I've seen twice. Some, like Pink Flamingos, I watch on a monthly basis. It's not just movies. Accessing TV on the internet couldn't be easier, and a marathon of Xeno Warrior Princess is often far more rewarding than sleep. I can chronologically name every single episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and recite by memory the pecking order of every season of Survivor and counting. You at home need not bother with your looks of pity. I'm entirely at peace with the life I've chosen, that of an entertainment critic on an internet TV network. Ironic, perhaps, that the very institution that made me the culture glutton I am today has finally found a function for me, perpetuating the gospel of accessibility that ensnared me all those years ago. Praise the powers that be, I say. Oh, I wish they wouldn't do that. But someone has to keep us in line. And, speaking of, it's the end of the line for me today. Up next is the weather, but you'll get a kick out of this. Having recently lost our weatherman in a tragic llama riding accident, we've brought in a new guy. He's right off the street, and he's got an incentive or two to make accurate predictions. Without further ado...
Okay, the left coast is going to get washed out into the ocean. That's what it says right there. And there's going to be blizzards of humongous proportions out on the other side. And what's that green stuff up there? It's a Canadian sunset is green. That's probably because of the volcanic ashes spewed all over. They're all over the place in the air there. I wish I had a wheel or something that could spin and say, okay, it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful day, day after tomorrow, or sometime next week. I don't know. You know, I sure could use. Does anybody have $1.50? I need. I need to get a sandwich.
Thank you, Howie. That was interesting. To tell you the truth, I have no idea what the weather will be. In local news, according to a report from the Department of Health and Human Services, the haircut Cook County resident Samantha Howard got Tuesday looks terrible, but please don't say anything because she's already a little insecure about it. It's kind of choppy and lopsided, like one of those hairstyles they say is going to make you look young and cool. But Samantha just can't pull it off. Her face is a little too round, for one thing. Please be advised to tell her it's fine and then change the subject. As of press time, Hobart's haircut just needed to grow in a little, and Americans were being urged to support her decision to maybe wear it in a ponytail, for now.
In April, officials in the northern Swedish city of Angermanland temporarily shut down the operator of a colonic cleansing service and issued fines because it was not up to code. It had insufficient restroom facilities, thus requiring some of its clients to cleanse their colons in front of other clients.
Dog stylist Dara Foster, Miss I Show People How to Live Together with Their Dogs in a Stylish Way, told the TV audience recently that some dog owners are dressing their poochies in 80s-inspired punk, giving way to a grunge movement in dog fashion. I swear to God. The ubiquitous TV guest and apparel designer estimates that since Americans already spend $47 billion a year on pets, they need more than ever to know what's hot. Fluorescent styling gel, for example, and pre-cooked meals for dogs, and owners getting matching tattoos with their dogs, and the recently spotted synthetic mullet wig for dogs.
To hype attendance for Easter services this year, Lindenwold Baptist Church in Hamilton, Ohio, raffled off $1,000 on Easter Sunday. As a result, attendance more than doubled to 1,137, including 1,135 raffle losers. A month earlier, Pastor John Goodman of the Houston Unity Baptist Church tried a different approach, calling on parishioners to cede their income tax refunds to the church, and warning that anyone who failed to come to aid of the church is a devil and could be refused communion.
A 25-year-old man in Okaloosa County, Florida, was arrested and charged with misdemeanor trespassing after he entered into the Club 51, Gentlemen's Club, from which he had been banned after a February incident. The man told police that he knew he had been banned from a strip club, but couldn't remember which one.
Monica Strub began campaigning for a state parliament seat in Germany in March as a member of the Left Party. Until 2002, Strub, then Horst Strub, was the neo-Nazi National Democratic Party, but then decided he was really a female, underwent surgery, and became Monica, a socialist. Not surprisingly, she has been harassed by some of her former colleagues.
That's all for today's edition of Smart TV News. I'm Rolando.
And I'm Alexis.
Have a great day.